Our revivers, today I'm going to come to you to show you how I make my fish seasoning. It's very simple. This is one of the basic ones that I make, but I have several ones depending on what type of fish or what flavor I'm looking for. I also have like a vegan style one where you don't use the cornmeal, you use like flaxseed and stuff, but I'll share that with you. This was requested because a lot of people know I'm pescatarian. A lot of people ask me in regards to frying fish how they love seafood, but do they have to get away from fried fish? You don't. I'm gonna show you a way to do it that is a little bit more healthier. I don't suggest you eat this every day, but I mean, it's not as bad as eating chicken fried in lard or, you know, with bacon grease or whatever the case may be. This is a little bit more healthier way to do it, and it's very simple. So let me begin by showing you my fish. Now, we have those Friday nights. A lot of people have the tradition of eating fish on Fridays, and so this would be one of those great meals that you can eat on a Friday night. So this is haddock. If you don't know what this is, when I was in the South, I couldn't find haddock much. You really could not find haddock much in the South, but up north is you can find it readily available in so many different places. So we're gonna be making some haddock, and I'm gonna cut each of these pieces in 3. And so I'll have 6 little pieces of haddock, and then I'm gonna show you how I prepare them. Now, while I'm cutting and preparing these, I'm going to show you how to get your oil ready. So once this is done, it'll be time to fry these bad boys. So in the skillet, we're not doing deep fry. We're not doing a deep fry. So you don't need a lot of oil to make this fish. And that's another thing. People waste a lot of oil when it's not necessary for you to get the fish crispy. It's really not necessary at all. That is all the oil we're going to use, and we're going to have some crispy, tasty, tasty fish. And if you have a number on your gas stove, let's put it to number 5. So as that's heating up, we're going to finish preparing the fish. Now, for video purposes, I'm going to season and do everything on the video, but that you've seen in the bag, I usually have that like for my daughter. So if she needs to fry fish or one of them want fish, they'll have it and don't have to season it. It's already pre-made. So let's get into it. So once the fish is cut, you're going to take you a plate. The plate is going to be where you dip the fish. So I take my Saison. I love Saison on chicken. Well, when I did eat chicken and all that, I used to love putting it on it. So yeah, we're going to put Saison all over the fish. It's going to give it that golden look that you want as well. So yeah, if you like Saison, I recommend you do it this way. So yeah, that was 2 packs for 3 nice sized pieces. And then I like to take my adobo, and I season it with that as well. And then after the adobo, I like to take the garlic powder, onion powder, and pepper, and season it with that. Now, the other side has skin on it, so you really don't have to season it. But what I like to do is I'll take cornmeal, and you don't need a lot, guys. I'm gonna show you about how much I'm gonna use for all of these. So that's about how much. That's about maybe 3/4 cup. Now this is where I put my parsley in and my thyme in, and I'll also put more black pepper and good thing that's closed, and more of the adobo, and I mix that up. This is so simple. I'm telling you guys, it's so simple. So it's gonna have a flavor in the on the cornmeal and on the fish. So I kind of slide the fish around, and I take it, put it in, and flip it around, press it nicely into the cornmeal so that it gets into the actual fish, and you have a nice coating, and you want to shake it. So that's what it should look like. And you do the same thing, and let me do all of them, and then we'll go to fry them. Alright guys, so I have coated all the fish, and we had just enough for that last big piece. So this is another tip that I want to add in here as well. This is a CPR's cooking tip. A lot of people like to fry stuff and kind of afraid of frying stuff because they don't put it in on time and it doesn't get crisp and all that good stuff. If you want to know when is the best time to stick your meat inside of your the oil, you want to do that. When you see it fizzle up like that, that's what you want. That means your item is ready to go inside the grease. Whatever consistency you see as the actual flour, cornmeal, whatever it is you're frying goes into there and sizzles up, that means that grease is ready to fry your item. So I hope this tip helps. I hope that you get some good fried items and you don't get frustrated. But yeah, give it some time, let it get hot. And when the grease is hot, your pan is hot, that is the best time to go ahead and stick your items in. So yeah, I'm frying fish, and this is a part of another video, but when you fry fish, you want to lay it flat on the skin side first. Why? Because if you don't, it is going to curl up. So you don't want your fish to curl up, so you want to put the skin side down and fry it that way. So that was a quick tip on how to prepare your oil for your fried item. And all right, guys, so guys, I am putting the fish in. As you see, I had to do a quick video, which is a part of this video, but it will be separate. Yeah, so the fish is placed into the pan, and you want to get something like this, like a tongue or something, where you can nicely move them around. You don't want to overcrowd the pot. When you overcrowd the pot, it will make the grease get cooler, and you don't want it to cool down because you want it to fry these nice and hard. So you do not want to overcrowd your pot when frying anything or cooking anything that has like a hot oil, because the oil is what's frying it, and if you cool the oil down, it's going to start to make the coating get a little soggy. So let's continue cooking these, and I'm going to show you when it's time to turn. If you have a top, you can put it on, but don't seal it all the way. That way the air and vapors can get out so that the fish is not crispy soggy. Just like old school when they used to put the cast iron tops on the fried chicken. It does make a difference, and it does make it really crispy, so don't worry about it. And it also prevents the oil splatter around your stove. Now when frying, you want to take some paper towel or something and lay it on a plate, so that way when the fish comes out, you have some place to drain it. So just take some paper towels, fold them up, and put them on top of a plate. Alright, so be careful because it causes it to pop from the moisture, because all of the moisture doesn't go out. So I'm going to take this and nicely flip it over, because it's golden on that side. It's ready to be flipped. Oh, this one just broke up on me. Okay. I'm going to flip this bad boy like so. And we're going to let them get golden on the other side. And we'll be back when it's time to take them out. Alright, so you see this one? This one is cooking fast. Some of them you have to take out faster than others, and it's got a nice golden look to it. So we're going to put that on this plate. Let it drain. Let's see. This one is, I don't know what's going on with that piece of fish. This one is nice and golden as well. You want to drain them the skin side down. So you're going to flip them back the other way that they started cooking, skin side down on the draining paper towel. And I'm going to add my other two pieces in here. Oh, can you see? You may have delicate pieces of fish like this one that's back here. So what I'm going to do is use my spatula to get it out, because it is ready and it is nice and golden. It just broke up, but still very edible. I'm trying to look in the camera and show you guys. Okay, so let's take this out. Let it drain, skin side down. So it is draining. And we have our last two pieces, which are the biggest pieces that are cooking. And we'll be back when those are done. Alright, it's time to turn these. And being that they're so big, oh, that grease popped at me, y'all. I'm going to use both of these. That might be a bit from another angle. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Alright guys, the fish is done. So we're going to take this one out. We'll both of them out and put them on the training rack. And cut this off. So there you have it. Nice, golden, flavorful, fried haddock, Southern style. And it was fried in grapeseed oil. An oil that's much more healthier than vegetable, canola, and all those other oils. So yeah, and you didn't have to deep fry it. Just a little bit of oil in a pan and you can still get that deep fried crunch. We're gonna let these sit for a little bit and I'm gonna cut into them with a fork so you can see it. All right, guys, so here's the fish after it has sat and cooled off a bit. And this is one of the middle pieces. Look at that. Nice, meaty, with a awesome crunch. Do y'all see that? And I'm gonna eat this with some roasted potatoes. Looking for a nice, crispy, flaky fish. You will love haddock. If you never had haddock, what it tastes like is, excuse me, a thicker, more meatier whiting with a lot more meat in the inside. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them below. If you have anything that you want me to make for you on this channel, you can either email me at cprforthebody@gmail.com or leave it in the comments below. And I will see you guys later, gators.